down. Remember, we're going to have you pop up. Is that live? Did they see that? Hold on. Let me see. Oh, no, nope. They didn't see my guest. They did not see my special guest. Good Tuesday morning. Good morning. Look at our set. It's become even better. Who's here? Who's here? Alyssa. Alyssa's here. I see the LOL. Oh, wait, did you see him? Guys, I have a co-host today. I have a co-host. Can anyone guess who my co-host is? Oh, this dang delay. I can't. Oh, 2 days in a row. Good job, Heather. Lacey's here. Heather Jacobs is back. Deanna, Heather Roberts. Hello, Heidi. And
dun, dun, dun.
Dave's
Sorry to let everybody down. It's just me. Welcome. Hello.
Not Dave. Oh, Lindsay.
Not Dave.
It's
Please.
Dave. It's Dave.
It's Dave.
I got my H mug. Dave?
Oh man, this feels like a setup.
It's all I had in my house.
Got my C mug.
I feel like we should make it a D. I feel like we should make it a D.
I love Chris, and I don't want to disrespect
Chris.
Chris.
Mug and write a D on it?
I'm just, I'd gladly drink out of
He didn't
Chris's
want
mug.
the mug.
I will
In
gladly.
a divorce,
I will.
Chris did not want the mug. He's not a mug person.
Feels like we could start there.
Should we get him another mug?
I need a mug. Is there a mug person on set? Do we have a mug wrangler? Any mug.
Oh, seriously. This is amazing.
Well, we're starting off right. What? Hey! All right. Look at this. We're working with a full cast here, everybody. You know what I'm going to get Chris for Christmas?
A mug?
I'm going to wrap that mug up and I'm going to send it over to him. Saw that handsome son of a gun yesterday.
Oh gosh.
Oh.
I don't buy things unless I'm at that store I was at last.
Feels like there's a chance this relationship could last a little bit when I got a D mug in the house. Goodness gracious. I don't want to get too excited. Good morning, everybody.
I don't want to get too excited.
Well, no, I just want to manage the expectations just a touch, but I did get a D mug. So
This set is a lot better today.
the set is
I mean, I think we need to give the set crew.
Congratulate to the gaffer. I'd like to raise a glass.
Should we cheers to that? Hold on.
You can't toast an empty cup. It's bad luck. It's bad luck.
So water, or do you want coffee?
I've had coffee. I've got enough coffee.
You're not going to like this water.
Is this the warm water?
It's warm.
Yeah,
It is warm.
not a
This is the
farmer.
one that was in my car.
Oh, come on.
Here, should we cheers it? Do you know that warm water?
You got to look me in the eye. I mean, like, I'm not trying to be weird about it, but that like the bad luck.
Really? I never have done that because I've always had to focus on
Not
where
spilling.
the mug, where the mug's going, or I'd miss.
We're off to an
Cheers.
interesting start here. Cheers.
Yeah, you guys, the backdrop does look a lot better. We got lights on our sign.
Did this come out of a hose?
Yeah, no, it didn't. But it is hose lukewarm, and we are in Arizona.
You know when your bottle of water looks like it's pregnant because it's got hotness pushing out on all the sides?
When your bottle of water looks pregnant.
Just it's an early pregnancy. There's a phenomenon that happens when you leave water bottles in a car. They start expanding.
You just missed Alyssa's comment.
What'd she say? What'd she say?
She said, "Can we get Dave a shirt that says #not Chris?" I still have people.
I love Chris. I love Chris.
Yeah, no, I don't mean that in it because there are still people that just don't know.
When we were in I don't know if you guys were in the boot camp, but we were in the boot camp and Heidi's, doing her Heidi thing, and I'm participating in the Zoom with the people inside the boot camp. And someone in the comment on the Zoom was like, "Who's Chris?" Right? Like she's telling a story about extreme weight loss and makes mention of this person named Chris. Like, who's Chris? Well, you just sometimes assume that everybody knows who everybody is. There's a cast of characters that we have to keep up with. Who's Chris? And so, Heidi explains, Chris is my husband. We have children together.
Why do
And
you
I'm
say-
now with someone
I
else.
say
And
Chris is my
I,
husband. That'd be
you said,
fair.
you said Chris was my
Yeah.
husband. He was my husband.
Yeah, he was.
And he now isn't your husband. And
Yeah.
now you happen to be hanging out with this guy named Dave, who's not Chris. And without missing a beat, I'll give myself some credit. I went into the Zoom 3-dot thing. I tapped it. I changed my name in the Zoom
to not Chris.
not Chris, just so that we were clear, not Chris. No shit.
There was I don't remember what post I put up on Instagram the other day, but someone had commented twice and said, I need to know the name of the man that like who's the man you're with? What's the name of the man you're with? Is that your, I mean, like, and I'm like, oh man,
So do
I
I.
know. The wait, what?
Oh,
Oh,
what are we doing here?
gosh. All right, so today we're going to scoot forward a little bit so we can be
Are we?
closer because my eyes are not great.
If we get close enough to the light, will I get a suntan?
There.
Okay.
Oh, now we're breaking the fourth wall.
Oh,
You see
geez.
that? You
Oh,
guys
yeah.
can see the top of the set.
Top of the banner.
We're gonna have to go right at your
Ah, I thought we were on a professional set. Nope, just your living room with a banner that we got over at Staples.
Lindsay, you're right. Two totally different people, but two great people
Yeah.
who actually get along
Everybody's
really.
great. Everybody's
That is,
different.
I mean, that's not what we're here to talk about today, but I always talk about the things we're not here to talk about.
Feel
I
great.
am really lucky with the way, I mean, like even thinking about, was that last night when we found out Ruby had?
Oh,
Uh-huh.
geez. We got a phone call, sidebar, squirrel moment.
Chris had called me
Chris calls and
at like 9 p.m.
and we had been at the gym, the phone had rung, we'd missed the call him back. And I don't know that I was ready for the words that came out of his mouth. I'll be honest. I don't know that I was ready for the words that came out of his mouth.
He said, first he said, hey, we got to tell you something.
And I was like, uh-oh.
And then he's like, Rubes, do you want to, because the kids went back to Chris last night.
If you're eating, by the way, go ahead and set the fork down for a sec.
Everyone.
Go ahead and set the
over
fork
here.
down for a sec.
You're
This is
gonna
going to
wanna
go
hear
to a
this,
place
and
that's
you're
not
not
going to
gonna
make you
wanna hear
very
this.
happy. I'll tell you that much. It didn't make me happy.
So he said, Ruby, do you want to tell them or do you want me to tell them? She's like, I'll tell them. And she's all, I have pinworms.
Yeah, that's great.
I have pinworms. Chris is like, we did the check.
I started
The
scratching my
pinworms
head
are there.
immediately because that's what I do when anything terrible happens that involves itching.
Apparently, Chris says Chris knows everything about everything. He really does. The
Great.
guy knows every fact about everything. And so he basically, apparently, I mean, maybe this is wrong, but this is what he said. He said, a dog has been licking her face or something. And I don't think a dog's been licking her face.
Which
Then
dog?
he said, also, if one person in a house has pinworms,
Everyone does.
everyone has pinworms.
Everyone has pinworms. Guess what? We
My-
had 8 kids and 2 adults.
My buns
in
are
a
not
house.
itching, so I don't think I
My
have
buns are fine.
pinworms. Yeah,
My
I don't.
buns are fine.
I don't.
I mean, I think they're fine. Now all of a sudden, it's like I'm so like you say that I might be, down with something. I get the symptoms almost immediately. So
You and Maddox both. I had called Maddox. I'm like, buddy.
yeah, those were
How
fun
you feeling?
calls. Those were
How
fun
you
calls.
feeling?
Calling the rest of the humans who were all together to make sure that they were on the lookout.
We didn't even do the day 2 slide. Val, cue the day 2 slide.
What's the day 2 slide? There's a day 2 slide.
Wait, I think I have to make her co-host. Oh, wait, no, we got it.
No.
Val
Maybe.
has started. Welcome to day 2.
Well,
You
look at
guys,
that.
Val
Professional
made
slide.
she made that. So Val, let's make a note because I saw some comments from people saying, can we get that thing, this logo on a
Do
t-shirt?
people understand why it's called the Nut House or what the squirrel even has to do with anything?
No, they
No.
probably don't. So
No.
let's just say that this challenge has come a long way. Let's talk wedding rings. The wedding rings are here because this is our anniversary challenge. It's like the first anniversary and the last.
Oh, it's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. It's been a year and now it's gone.
I mean, there's going to be something else.
There'll be
too.
something else. Of course, there'll be something else.
But yeah, Alyssa, if you know, Dave's itching over here. Dave is itching over here.
Pinworms.
But there is such a huge population of OGs in this, like original gangsters. Is that what OG stands for?
That is what OG stands for.
In this crew here who have been around since the very first challenge, and they've actually seen, comment if you are one of them, you have seen the evolution of this challenge. Number one, the first challenge, The first one we did, so first, this is number 4, did not have a pre-week. We did not have a pre-week. We didn't have mugs. We didn't have mugs. We didn't have.
I just got a mug.
Just in time. There they are. OG. Cindy, you've seen me go from doing this thing, like so probably a little bit timidly at the beginning,
Yeah,
right?
sure.
To owning it, to now I'm like, okay, this is the last hurrah. Let's have fun. Right? And squirrel. So what is squirrel and what is the nut house?
Well, I mean, squirrel is basically a pseudonym for Heidi at all times, because anytime we get into any kind of topic, anytime there is any kind of script or bullets or agenda for a meeting, we just get sidetracked. And there's like, oh wait, I thought of this thing, and all of a sudden I'm gonna go over here. If you saw Up, there was this dog. Was it Up where there was Doug?
Wait, where was Doug?
He was like, squirrel,
Yeah.
squirrel.
So one of the rules in here, like, well, I guess my rule in life, I grew up with 3 brothers. And when you have 3 brothers and a very like tough dad, what are we doing with that?
She asked us to make her the host.
Oh, okay. When we have 3 brothers and a very tough dad, you learn to not take anything personally, really anything. And you learn to laugh at yourself. Like the only way my dad used to tell me when my brothers would make fun of me, he'd be like, the more you cry, the more they're going to make fun of you.
This is real.
And he would be like, this is in the real world too.
This
like
is real.
The more you whine about people not liking you, the more they're going to not like you, the more you have an issue. Like, who cares? And so I really did get good at not caring and at being able to laugh at myself. And that squirrel thing.
It's real.
It's real.
It's real.
Someone said, you don't squirrel as much. I don't think I squirrel as much. That's another fun little thing.
That's a lie.
Hold on. Can we also show, I think Val, I had you make a slide to show, now we're making fanny packs. Now we're making fanny packs.
I know.
Val, can we show?
We don't have to show anything.
Can we show the fanny pack, Val? No?
No.
No.
Thank you. Don't.
Oh, Val.
Honestly.
That is hummus in Dave's pouch.
I used to wear a suit
Hummus,
to work
not
every day. You know, I actually used to lead meetings and I wore suits. And now I've got a fanny pack on and live about hummus. Put that on my LinkedIn profile.
So great. Hummus not included. Actually, so this fanny pack right here that you see, this is and let me just say this. We have a shop. I do not promote the shop or talk about the shop online because I don't do it for money. I do it because you guys ask for things. I don't think anyone asked for a fanny pack. Nope. I just got carried
literally
away.
and I can speak for every person in this community. Nobody asked for this velour pink fanny pack.
This is not velour, babe.
Whatever it is, no, is it
vinyl.
plastic?
It's vinyl.
It's vinyl.
So listen, let's talk about how this came about. Last challenge. So every challenge we have a theme. What was the theme to the second one?
Chaos. Dave goes down.
Dave's going to treatment.
Dave spirals into darkness.
And Heidi carries load for everybody.
Oh, no. That? Yeah, that was a great challenge.
The third one though was Baby Got Back.
Yeah.
And
that was
back.
the comeback challenge.
That was the challenge where Dave was not allowed to be a part of it at first.
Yeah. And then slowly inched my way back in.
But as part of the Baby Got Back glute program, we did fanny packs. And they are, oh my gosh, we got our pins on it. Look at this. This is actually how Ruby has a fanny pack too, and hers is all pinned up. I don't know if you got the pin. So now you understand. Oh, there's another pin. So this is our Baby Got Back, the glute, when the glute program was introduced. It has a little HP tattoo on its buns right there. And then there's a 60-day challenge classic, a heart. But this, look
how far the challenge has come.
And we really did it first for the mastermind peeps, remember?
I know.
I usually put my gummy bears in here. What are you putting there in your?
I wouldn't put this on if you paid me literally anything.
but you did it.
But I did it. But I did it that day to support the team.
But we had these made originally for the VIP mastermind. So when you're a part of the VIP mastermind group, we do a big gift box. It's an 8-week program. We'll talk about it later it's really like a 10-week program, and then an in-person meetup with a bunch of special guests.
Nothing sells a VIP program like a plastic.
It wasn't to sell it. We're not talking about it right.
Plastic fanny pack.
I'm just telling you, we have fun. We have fun.
Oh.
And we thought it was funny, and we thought it would be, and we put marshmallow dream bars in it.
Hold on. I just got a call from the team. Now in the shop, we've got D mugs. There's only one, but
he's retiring his
if
spot.
you'd like to grab this baby, I'll sign the side of it and send it right over to you.
Should we do that?
$3.
No, we got to have it all week, but maybe after.
Yeah, maybe
Okay.
after.
Cheers.
Cheers to you.
Oh, we need to give this away.
Let's give it away.
We're going to give it away.
Let's give it away right now.
We decided, so yesterday we gave stuff away after. Dave and I this morning are like, that's no fun. We're going to give it away on the show.
Yeah.
Jules, you know what? We'll talk about that on another day. Why end the challenges?
Why end the challenge?
Go watch Dave's story but we'll talk about it. Listen, let me just say real quick. Sometimes when you're in a spot where you can't, like there's a lot of time taken away from my kids and myself right now, but mostly my kids. I don't spend as much time with them as I want to, because these have been year round, and I give everything. My team gives everything. It's a lot.
If you had an ability to turn something on, but only turned it on to like mid-level instead of all in maximum service,
know how.
then it would be different.
Yeah.
But this is a maximum service person. When it goes on, it's binary. It's either on or off. And when it's on, it's all the way on.
Let me tell you this. I also know this. I know that when we're in the middle of a thing that feels like it's hard to see another way when you're inside of a box, but then the second you open the box, take a look out, there might be another way. And so it's like, I even hesitate saying never, because I think there could be a version that just looks a little bit different, right? But like, I have a thing in me that has me not feeling good if I'm not constantly working for what I'm providing for you guys. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll talk about that. Let's give away the fanny pack.
Let's give away a fanny pack. Fanny pack winner wrote this in a post today that was inspiring. I can't let today finish without posting my gratitude here. I am extremely grateful for this community and this opportunity to share the experience with other like-minded people who I hope will become close friends and family by the time this challenge is complete. Here's to an amazing pre-weeks with some of the best damn people ever.
Ooh.
Salty language from Tara Beth, and I am here for it. Tara Beth's getting this unbelievable fanny pack. Thank you, Tara Beth.
Marshmallow dream bar in it for her.
If we have any hummus, throw it in there.
Jenny, is that cool?
Yeah. Give her a marshmallow.
Dave says. And some hummus. An MDB and a fanny pack to grow that booty, because we all know if you read my post the other day, you can't build a booty from nothing. If you're in nutrition education, you're going to learn all about how much to eat. It's actually kind of what we're going to be talking about today.
Let's go.
We have